Hi, this is Billie Joe with Moon Goddess 114433, and this pick a card reading is about changes for 2019. So there's only 3 cards in each pile. The first card is going to represent what you are getting rid of. The second card is what is going to be beginning, and the third card is what you have to do to be prepared for these changes. Do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then just let it roll off your shoulder, because it's just, wasn't meant for you, and it's no big deal. So also I do want to remind you that I do have a couple specials going on this month for my in-depth twin flame readings. If you want something personal that's geared to your energy and your counterpart's energy, I do have a twin flame reading special for $20 just in the month of January, and that can be either delivered uploaded to YouTube as a private link, or I can do it live with you on Google Hangouts. Either way. All you have to do is just send the $20 to PayPal me, Moon Goddess 114433, and shoot me an email with your name and stuff so I can contact you. The other thing is, everyone who donates $5 or more, I put their name in a raffle. I'm going to be giving away a gilded tarot deck. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started with these piles. Pile 1 is with the Bloodstone. Pile 2 is with the Red Tiger's Eye. Pile 3 is with the Smoky Quartz. Pile 4 is with the Brown Tiger's Eye. And pile 5 is with the Garnet. So if you need more time to concentrate on the cards to decide which deck you want, just go ahead and pause the video now. I'm going to get started with pile number 1. So for those of you who picked the Bloodstone, okay, so to represent what you're getting rid of this year, you have the 6 of Swords. So when I look at this card, first of all, it looks like there's been a flood, or it's the clouds are awfully dark. It's like there's been some kind of natural disaster, some kind of loss. And the bunny has a tear rolling down their eye. So either you've went through some losses, maybe you've lost possessions, maybe you've lost and grieving a loved one, but you've suffered some losses and you've grieved over it. Okay? So you're going to be moving out of that grief, out of those hard times. Then you have the 10 of Cups. So this tells me, the 10 of Cups tells me that you're moving out of grief and you're going to move more towards happiness and fulfillment. This is to me like the full family, the husband and the kids, or the wife and the kids, or, complete total bliss in love. And just, to me, this is an everything card. A happy home. What you have to do to prepare for these changes, you have the 9 of Wands. So when I look at this card, the thing I notice is that up here is really dark and down here is really light. So to me, this is saying you need to find balance. So to prepare for these changes, you need to go within and find balance within yourself. Okay? Now this was a quick And my intention was to be quick, so I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. So I'm moving on to deck 2 with the red tiger's eye. Now this is going to be quick. These are intended to be a quick reading. So what you are moving out of. You have the 3 of Pentacles. So I'm looking at this card, and if you look at her face, it kind of reminds me of, you know, when we sometimes get in a mood and we're just like, we're looking at everybody else like they're having fun. They got these get-togethers. I'm over here by myself. So, like, I'm just feeling really lonely just looking at this card. It makes me feel really, really lonely. What you're moving into, you have the 10 of Pentacles. So this card I'm looking at is like you have the father and you have a son, and they're playing chess together. Like, this is a happy parental card. Like, if you've wanted a family, if you wanted a child, I'm just getting that that's going to happen for you. Okay, if you're wanting family connections, that's going to happen for you. You're not going to be lonely anymore. What you have to do to prepare, so you have the Hierophant, and it looks like she's kneeling in prayer, and he's, you know, blowing fire on her. So it kind of reminds me of, you know, like Christians, like I was raised Christian. So the Holy Spirit is like a baptism in fire, you know, and this just tells me to have faith. So what you need to do to prepare is to have faith. Okay. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And I am moving on to pile 3. For those of you who picked pile 3 with the Smoky Quartz, what you are changing or getting rid of. You have the 7 of Discs. Okay. So looking at this card, well, first of all, spider, she's got these spiders, right? And she's got all these legs like a spider. And spiders, you know, if you look at their webs, they're like perfect. You know, they're just like very detailed and very perfect. But what I'm getting from this card, she's got all them legs. It's just making me feel like she's got herself in a lot of different things. Maybe she's taken on more than she can handle, and she's a perfectionist. So maybe you've had some stress because you've taken on too much. What you're moving into, you have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords tells me that, first of all, Ace of Swords is new beginnings. That's new beginnings in clarity, communication. So what I'm getting, though, is you're moving out of maybe some of you, what I'm getting, some of you may have ADD, or maybe you've got your hands in so many things that maybe you kind of get frazzled sometimes. And you're going to be able to, the Ace of Swords, I feel like you're going to be able to be more organized. What you have to do to prepare for these changes, you have the Ace of Wands. So this card, when I look at this card, is like she's receiving downloads and enlightenment, right? That's what it looks like. Like everything, like she's living in a dark world, but then she's receiving this divine guidance. Of course, I don't know why she's got the blood coming out of her mouth, but I don't know. I like these cards because they're kind of weird. I like things that are different. But that's what I get from this, is that, you know, she's receiving guidance. And you got to listen to your guidance. Okay, number 3. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'm moving on to number 4 with the tiger's eye. Okay. What changes are you getting rid of? What things are you getting rid of? Oh, you have the 2 of Swords. So it's like you walk a tightrope. You're doing it alone. You're like got all this stuff and you're trying to balance everything. And this card kind of makes me think of when my daughter was growing up and I was a single mom after my divorce. And I was like trying to juggle everything, trying to do it all by myself. And I felt like if I did one thing too much or did something the other way, I was going to crash. Because I had a full-time job and I was a full-time mom, and it was very hard doing it all by myself. So that's what that card reminds me of. You're moving into the Ace of Cups. So this angel is holding this cup, and to me this represents, Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love, in romance, things that bring you joy and happiness and bliss. What you have to do to prepare for those changes, we have the Knave of Chalices. So in this deck, the Knave of Chalices represents going deeper in meditation, being more dedicated. So to prepare and to get out of that walking a tightrope, you need to start meditating more. And then that love is going to come in, that new beginning, that new joyfulness, that bliss. Because you're not going to be too stressed out to miss out on it. Okay, I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm moving on to pile number 5 with the Garnet. Okay, so what are you moving out of and getting rid of? So this is the Temperance card. Right. It don't look like a temperance card, but that's number 14. So, but this card, I don't feel like the temperance card with this one. When I look at this card, and she's on this fish floating in the air and she's asleep. And she's got the little baby fish swimming in her hair, right? But what I get from this is, like, she's dreaming. She's dreaming of what she wants. She's trying to she's trying to manifest stuff. So I think maybe what I'm getting is that those that picked this pile are getting out of a dream state. You know, just fantasizing about things. You know, wishful thinking. Okay? Whatever you're dreaming about, it's like you're moving out of the mode of just dreaming about it. What are you moving into? So you got the King of Wands. So this can actually represent different scenarios. Like, for those of you that's been dreaming of having children, you may get pregnant, or you may have children, or you may adopt some. For some of you, there's others of you that's been dreaming of a promotion in a career path. So some of you are going to be given the status of the leadership authority figure. You're no longer going to have to dream about it and just hope they recognize you. It's going to actually happen. What you have to do to prepare for these changes. So you have the six of coins, 6 of pentacles, 6 of discs, whatever you want to call it. So in this one we see, it looks like, this man is hurting, and the woman is, she's like taking care of him. She's showing him compassion and, mercy. So I'm feeling like you're going to have to practice gratefulness. You're going to have to practice being generous and kind and loving. I'm not saying that you're not already those things. But for those of you who's going to either be a parent or even in the leadership position, you have to sometimes be understanding. So I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. This was a very small video. But whatever. Bye-bye.